Hello and welcome to another video, and today, as you can see, we are playing Motogp Online once again, and I'll ready up now so I don't hold up everybody else in the lobby that's waiting. But yeah, we'll be just playing some races today. I'll just be putting the highlights into the video. So we're on the grid then, we're waiting for the first race to start here at Texas. I joined the lobby and it was just they were voting for the track, so it was quite good luck really. Lights on, away we go. We got a pretty decent start. Just up to second already. So we go towards turn one. I completely outbraked myself. That was not a good, not the right breakers over turn one. It's been a crash behind though, and apparently I'm still leading. Although I'm probably going to get overtaken here by this Davizioso. Yep. Still Weiss is taking the lead. Oh. Had a look at the inside there. See the Ducati's not so good through this section. Can we get round the outside? And up the inside into 7. No, he's back again. We should be able to get him here though. Oh, I've ran in hot again. Wow, I'm really not hitting the apexes today. Here we go then, into the hairpin. Hopefully we can make it this time. And no, again I've gone in hot. I overtook him off track. I'm going to let him have that back. Because that wasn't really very fair, but I've not been hitting these apexes today. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's quite a bit of lag because he completely lost the front there on my screen and he didn't fall off. And he had it, he'd lost it for a few seconds as well. It's not like he just saved it. We are all over the back of him. He's definitely holding us up a bit. We outdrove him out the corner. I mean, we're still getting away from the guy behind apparently, but he's definitely holding me up a bit. Up the inside we go then. We've taken the lead, and this time, as long as we don't mess up into the last corner, we should have it. Bit of a wheelie out the last corner there, 204.2. Looking over my shoulder, he's still there. So brake for turn one. Much better than the last time. And a crash, he's down, he's gone down in turn one. That's probably race done really because we're miles in front of everybody else. Out the last corner, then up towards the line. There we go, we won that race pretty convincingly. I think we had about 12-second lead in the third sector, so I don't know how far we're actually going to win by, but probably one of the easiest races I've done in a long time. Right then, so yeah, that was the end, and well, if you look at the lap times, I obviously was the fastest guy out there by quite a way. We actually made someone not finish, so I'm not really sure how we managed to do that in 3 laps, but fair enough, I suppose. Here we are on the grid at Mugello in a different lobby now, because obviously that last one was not particularly great. So here we go, lights out and away we go. Let's go towards turn one. I've gone in so hot. I really need to work on my braking for the first corner, don't I? Because in Austin I did the same thing, went really wide. Although I actually didn't go too wide. I think the other guy just broke a bit early. The other Alex Marquez in the lobby has fell off. It's probably Lorenzo on his screen though. Oh! Wow, yeah, you make a mistake at Mugello, you really pay for it, don't you? That guy's not going to back out. Bit of contact. There's always a bit of bashing at Mugello. Especially when you're like me and you're terrible at it. I was going to say, if someone comes up the inside of Arabiata, that's brave. Well, it was pretty stupid. I'm not so sure about brave. There's been a horrendous accident up ahead in the second Arabiata. That's awesome. Yep, so the 2 guys that went for moves at the Arabiata both crashed. So again, not surprise. Oh, someone's going through the grass up ahead. That has cost him a lot of time because I'm sure he was in the lead. Well, I've just absolutely rammed him because obviously the closing speed was different. because he still wasn't back up to speed yet, but we've both got away with it somehow. I'll be looking to line up and move on him though as we go in towards San Donato. I've passed him before we even got there. Can I keep the move on the brakes though? That's the thing we're all wanting to know. No, I can't. Oh yeah, I actually kept in front of him though. I went in really wide. I assumed he'd get on the inside. Well, he should get on the inside there. Yes, he should. And I'm going to get pinched. Okay, and I've crashed at the Arrabbiata. Nice. Well, after the first lap, that race was rather uneventful. But 6th place we go, so in the second half of the field, not great. So yeah, 6th place in the end there, not great. It's not a great day in the office. Although we did finish top Honda. Mugello Honda's never a good combination, and we finished top Honda by about 8 seconds, so yeah, not the end of the world. Right, so here we are then, we're at Sachsenring. We're at Sachsenring this time. Someone's using the same helmet as me, I've just noticed. I think that's about the first time I've seen anyone use that helmet online. We are using the Suzuki here at Sachsenring. Hopefully we'll go a little bit better than Mugello. I'd like it to be like Austin, to be honest, from the other lobby, but I don't think that's going to exactly happen. We're sat on the grid, we're waiting. Yeah, there we go. The lights are now on. We're waiting for the race to start here at Sachsenring, and lights out, away we go. Someone disconnected, I think that might have been what was the hold up. That Rossi got a fantastic launch, although the Yamaha does launch really well. We're being sandwiched between a Marquez and a Rossi. Oh, that Rossi just rammed that Repsol. Oh. And he's rammed the Suzuki as well. He's Teabag is making his way through the pack here. We're 5th, so it's one better than last time. Look at the inside of this Marquez, bit of contact with him. Oh no, well, I'm glad he got took out as well, because he kind of hit me onto the curb. Although I'll probably see that incident differently when I edit the video, so if it's my fault then I'm sorry. But at the time, I thought that was his fault. I mean, it was a bit of a dive, but he did turn in on me, so... Oh, what? Alright. My luck is very poor right now. Here we go, we got to run on someone that's just crashed. There we go, we're up into 9th place now. And he's just tried to outbrake me. Right, okay. Yeah, and he's gone out the lobby as well. It never tends to go very well for people when they try that. Well, that Ducati's crashed in front of me. Out to 8th. Oh, someone's crashed in front of us. Oh, in fact, 2 people have gone down. They're right in front of us now. There's an opportunity afoot here to beat Titus 08. Go. Right up the inside. Right, yes, Suzuki power. The Suzuki turn. Oh, okay, well, he's fell off anyway, but we were in front of him when he fell off. Right, that's the important part, okay? We were on the inside. We were making the move. We didn't just beat him just because he's fell off. Wow, we've caught him so much. He was like 2... Oh! Okay, well, never mind. I got a bit too excited there, didn't I? So it's going to be 8th out of 10. That's, yeah, not very good. 2 pretty bad races there, not going to lie. This lobby's not treated me very well, this one. 18 seconds off at Sachsenring on a 3-lap race. That's not good. I actually had the pace for 3rd, but we had that crash with the Repsol Honda really early on, and then the crash with the Ducati, and then that was basically it, race over then at that point. Right, so at Jerez this time, and I'm actually 1st, and I'm on a Yamaha, although the guy with my helmet that's been winning all the races is alongside me, so that could be quite difficult. But either way, I look at it, either way I win, because he's basically just me with a different number on, so either way I'll win. Right, we're waiting on the grid again. So this happened in Sachsenring, it's happening again here as well, apparently, for some reason. The lights are finally on now. We're waiting for the Jerez Grand Prix to start. I don't even know if that's what it's actually called, to be honest. Might be the Spanish Grand Prix. Right, he has got a good start, hasn't he? Right, he's already beat me. Else I can cut back underneath. Go! Go, yes! Working with the lead, I was way too happy about that. This is the first time I've actually got out front in this lobby. So let's see if we can make it work. Oh, it's a Ducati behind us now. What happened to the Yamaha guy? Saldo La Classe now. Are you serious? So the guy that keeps winning all the races is behind you, and you're like, oh, you know what? Let's just miss my braking zone and take this other guy off the track and let this guy win again. Okay, yeah. Good for you, mate. Oh no, he crashed on the curb. What a shame. I'm going to have to hunt this guy down now. I've got him way too hot into Danny Pedrosa corner. That's any attempt at the win gone, I think, now. We're still pretty close to him, but not enough for a lap, I don't think. Oh, well, yeah, that was one last push too far, wasn't it? I mean, I wasn't going to catch him, I was just trying to put him under pressure, hoping maybe he'd lose the front or something, but whatever. I mean, I probably would have beaten him if it wasn't for that really nice guy at Danny Pedrosa corner. I appreciate that. The really legitimate move where he didn't even stay on the track. But he pushed me with him, so, you know, nice. Thank you, my good man. So then, we're actually 2.2 seconds behind him, but we were about 7 tenths behind him when we made the mistake. We had actually caught quite a bit on that lap. I mean, if I hadn't made the mistake maybe earlier on in the lap, you know, well, the lap before even, maybe hadn't made a mistake there, then maybe I could have had a go at maybe trying to attack on the last lap, but it was all really because we got dive bombed. That's kind of what ruined it. He's on the Honda. And we're still in the front row, actually. We're on the KTM, so probably should have stuck with the Yamaha. But it's Red Bull Ring, so that means people will be exceeding track limits everywhere, and it will be very fun and very clean racing, I'm sure. See, this is what I mean about the clean race. If it's the same guy again, it's not okay. This is why online racing is just my favourite activity, because no one ever takes you out. I mean, I'm complaining, but at least they're doing it by accident. I mean, the other day, I'm not going to say the guy's name, because I don't want to give him any attention, but there was a guy that just kept waiting up for me in lobbies and knocking me off, which is kind of annoying. Oh, that is bad luck! Oh, what is going on? Let us get solid, man! Oh. Well, I think the any attempts at our races are done for, because, well, he respawned just as I was going. Oh, okay. I think this race is a write-off, really, isn't it? We're all over the back. Well, okay, never mind. We've just rode straight past him. But yeah, that was unfortunate. I went wide just as he was respawning, so we crashed. We respawned beside each other, crashed again, and then it almost happened a third time. So yeah, that was a fun race. Really fun, that one. After the first lap, again, it was very uneventful, but the first lap, I did get taken out a couple of times, although the incident with the other KTM guy was just really unfortunate. Obviously, that was, well, it was my fault, I guess, but because obviously I just ran in hot, but, you know, it's just one of those things unfortunate that he respawned right where I was running wide into, and then we spawned inside each other and crashed. So, Patchy continues his absolute domination of this lobby. So here we are then, there's a Rossi on pole. There's a Suzuki in the middle, and I'm actually in third. Where is the other guy? Where's the guy that's been winning all the races? I think he's last. He is. He's on a KTM as well. This is our chance. It's Malaysia. We've got a chance to try and win here. Go, go, go. Lights out, away we go. I've just been hit. Oh no, why are people so bad? I mean, the other guy's been knocked off as well. The really quick guy got absolutely took out. Anything out my inside? Go. Okay, that's one gone. Oh, contact! Oh. I didn't think he'd try and stick it up the inside there. I didn't think the KTM turned that well either, to be honest. So Johnny Grid up ahead. Hopefully we can use the Ducati power and launch his way past him. Obviously not right away, but that would be the plan eventually. Oh, that was aggressive. Unintentionally so, it must be said. Hope I don't get a punt back, to be honest. I mean, I kind of want to half give him the place back. Well, there you go, I've done it by accident anyway now, so. Oh, he's actually hanging it around the outside. Oh, it's going to get close. It's up to third now. I mean, I don't think we're going to get any higher because the guy in front is pretty far ahead. We're closing. We're half a second down. We've got 1.2 behind. We've actually got away from Patchy. I think he must have made a mistake. So we sort of have free rein to go on a bit of an attack here, because if it doesn't quite work out, we won't lose another place. He's gone really wide into the hairpin. That's going to have really... I don't know how he's done that, because I still outbraked him anyway, but he's still gone wider than me. Perhaps Ducati's just a little better with the brakes, I'm not sure. Perhaps he's using a setup or something that just makes his brakes suck. Oh, I picked up a penalty. Oh, that could be curtains. I don't think I'll be able to beat him by 4/10. So... I'll have a look though. Getting the power down. Now towards the last corner. On the outside. They beat me anyway on track, so I suppose it doesn't particularly matter. Third place then. You can't square off the corner like I wanted to. I couldn't square it off, so he managed to beat me then in the end. We were all pretty close. Oh, and what happened to the guy behind? Patchy isn't in the lobby anymore. I guess he must have left. Okay. Right then, so here we are on the grid of Misano. Yamaha in first with the carbon livery. It's the Super Patronus Yamaha though. Lights are on. Lights on, away we go off the line. That Rossi moved over on us a bit, but it wasn't too bad. Oh, diving to the inside of this guy so we don't hit him. Well, okay, that Rossi is took out the other Rossi. That KTM's just cut me up a bit. Those two have just crashed into each other as well. So now I've just been hit by that Rossi. That Rossi could stop hitting everybody, please. On the inside we go. Bradley Smith trying to take the lead here. We've ran very, very wide though. Rejoined a second, but we're trying to take the lead again. Around the outside he goes. He's the guy that won in Malaysia, so he's probably pretty quick, I'm going to say, because his lap times were very good. On the inside we go again, though, on the Aprilia. On the Aprilia. There's now a Rossi on our outside somehow. I don't know where he's come from. But this guy's taking the lead again as we go into the... Oh, he's lagged back a little bit. I've managed to avoid him. That was a pretty swift avoidance there. I went in too wide. I'm going to lose the position. I've got a bigger penalty as well now as well. So that's great. Yep, that's it. I've lost the place now, surely. The tyres are so warm. How is everybody else not heating their tyres up so much? That's why I can't stop the bike, because the front tyre is so warm. He's going to beat me at this rate. Here we go. Side by side, shove me onto the grass at the last turn. Third behind these two again. Yeah, so pretty repetitive at this point. So here we are on the grid of Mugello. I think I'll make this one the last race, I suppose. That's quite fitting that we're back here at Mugello. This time on a Suzuki rather than a Honda. We're on the outside. Hopefully there's a bit of a crash into turn one that we can try and carve our way through. Lights on, away we go. No crash, but we did get forced wide a bit. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. I had a lot more speed because I took turn one properly. Oh, who was that? Okay, well, he's gone now. Not sure where he came from. The Rossies are bashing. There's a Suzuki bashing me. Oh, no. This has not been a clean first lap, I think, is definitely the way to describe it. Not clean. We are in fourth. Behind the guy we keep finishing behind every race. I'm not sure who's in second, and I think the guy... Oh, well, he's gone through the gravel now. We'll find out. It's Jack Hunter in front of us. As proven many times. Okay, well, that's an interesting way to take the Arrabbiata. Flotto Otto behind us. I think I've raced with him before. I think I remember he was quite a clean rider, so I haven't got to worry about that. It's nice when you recognise people and you're like, oh, yes, I remember last time that we had a nice little battle and we didn't crash into each other, so you're like, oh, they should be okay. Alright, just going to cut the second half of the Biondetti. That's what you get. You get put on the grass by the curb. That's kind of annoying. It's kind of difficult to catch someone when they're corner cutting. Hopefully he has a penalty. Oh, I've picked up a penalty now. Followed his line, so we know he has a penalty, definitely. Oh! Well, that other guy's gone through the gravel. Oh, side by side, he's put him on the grass. I've taken the first part of the Biondetti totally wrong. I've got to cut the second half. So where did we finish? And I'm guessing we got fourth because we were quite far behind the guy in front. He probably didn't have a second of a penalty. Probably only had a little one. Although he was corner cutting a lot, so I'd hope he'd have some sort of penalty at the very least. Yes, there are 8 tenths behind him still. He did have a penalty, but only a small one. So I think that's where we'll end it there. I did say I'd probably make this the last race. So unfortunately we couldn't quite end it on a podium, but it wasn't the end of the world, I suppose. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Hope you've all stayed safe, and I hope you're all staying safe. I shall see you in the next one.